Today on the Bloody America redo, we're doing Maryland with Joseph Roy Metheny. And as you likely know by now, these took me a very long time, so if you can like, comment, share, copy link, let me know if you see this on your For You page, anything to help me get views, I do appreciate you to the fullest extent of the law. Also, follow me everywhere else. This app is a shit show. Oh, and for this video in particular, stay until the end to see a picture of what he actually looked like because the picture in the book does not do him justice. Okay, Joseph Roy Metheny was born on March 2nd, 1955, and he lived until August 5th, 2017. He was an American serial killer, rapist, and alleged cannibal from the Baltimore, Maryland area. He claimed to have killed 13 people, and though evidence initially only was able to convict him of 2 murders, research later confirmed 3 more victims that matched his confessions, so it's likely that he really did kill at least 13 people. Metheny was born in 1955 and was one of 6 children. He claimed to have been neglected in his childhood as his mother had to work multiple double shifts outside the home in order to support the family, and his father was an alcoholic who died when Metheny was only 6. However, he was described as a normal child who was smart and polite, and he didn't really seem to have any behavioral problems or anything that could indicate what he would do later in life. In 1973, Metheny joined the United States Army, and he claims that he served in Vietnam, though the involvement in Vietnam was done at that time. His mom claims that he served in Germany. And either way, Metheny says that he served in Vietnam but has no recollection of it, so it's unclear where he served, but during his service, he did become addicted to heroin. In the 90s, when he was out of the army, he lived mostly in bars and homeless with a group of other men, spending all of his money on liquor, crack cocaine, and heroin. He committed his first murder in 1994 and didn't seem to have a type for his murders like most serial killers do. All of his victims seemed to be just victims of opportunity. However, at one point after he had begun murdering people, Metheny ran a hamburger food truck, and he claims to have cooked the bodies of his victims into the hamburgers that he served the public. This is an unconfirmed detail, and it's not even mentioned in some reports about Metheny, so we don't know if it's true, but terrifying either way. Most of his killings also involved brutal sexual assaults, and the only real pattern among the victims is that many of them were young white sex workers, often who were also addicted to drugs like he was. He was eventually caught and sentenced for the 2 murders and then later on for more. But even for just the 2 murders, he was sentenced to life in prison. He was caught because one of his victims escaped and were able to lead police to him, and then he was connected to the other missing persons cases nearby. Because he was severely overweight and addicted to drugs for so long, he had a very unhealthy lifestyle and was found dead at the age of 62 on August 5th, 2017, in his cell at the Western Correctional Institution in Cumberland, Maryland. Okay, ready? I'm going to show you what he looked like in real life. This is what the coloring book depicted him as. And this is what he actually looks like.